why Egypt? Why this part of the world? It's not just because it's a part of our family's heritage. It's not because it's one of the poorest areas that I've ever seen. It's because it's part of the world where poverty really has gone unnoticed. I'm sitting here in a future community educational building in one of the oldest garbage slums of Cairo. Our family is partnering with Stephen's Children, which is a beautiful organization, charitable organization that is working to serve the people in the garbage slums of Cairo, specifically the children that live in poverty. To give you a little history on the organization, it was founded by Mama Maggie. Mama Maggie is also known as the Mother Teresa of Cairo, and her love for the unloved, you see it everywhere in every project she touches. We see it with the families and the projects that she's envisioned, and specifically with the children whose lives that she's forever touched. These are children who live, who work, and who play in garbage. Right here, this part of the building is going to be a future child's playground area. It's hard to imagine looking at it with all the garbage everywhere, but I believe in a few short months this is going to be completely changed. There are millions of people, families, children that live in the garbage slums surrounding Cairo alone. With this project that we're going to be finishing as a family and as a community, it's going to be transformed into an educational center. This center is going to have a preschool, a primary care medical clinic. It's going to have a drop-in center for moms, for girls. And when we think of education as being the most important thing that will end the cycle of poverty, this is what we want for the next generation of children, so that this center will not only transform their lives, but it'll also be an oasis in the middle of the garbage slums of Cairo, an oasis of hope. It is my family's dream that we will be able to finish this project so that the children that visit this center, they will be able to dream too. And if you'd like to join me on this venture and this project, I would be forever grateful. Thank you so much. God bless you. Friends, so I'm back in Canada now, and I've been reflecting on my trip to Cairo, and particularly to my trip in the garbage slums. And the smell from those streets filled with the garbage, mixed with the extreme temperatures and the heat, put off this odor that really made me want to vomit and faint. And yet this is their home. This is where they live, they sleep, they work, their children play. It really makes me wonder how I struggle in the best of surroundings with every advantage and tool for success, and yet I complain. During that trip, I had a chance to visit a community educational center that was already built in the garbage slums. And I remember walking through the halls and the classrooms with the preschool children there. In one particular classroom, the children were singing, and they were so happy and smiling, and I asked, what are they singing about? And they were singing about having joy in their hearts. And I remember standing there watching and thinking, my goodness, if my family lived in their conditions, we would have such a hard time to sit and sing about having joy in our hearts. I also had a chance to speak to a group of mothers that were taking motherhood classes in the same center. And they were there not because they had to be there. They honestly wanted to be there and learn how to be better parents. Although they had no gifts to give their children, no visits to the toy stores, no special vacations and holiday planning like we are able to do for our children. They were there to learn about the things that really matter, about learning about having hope, forgiveness, encouragement, love, and they were the real heroes to me. So I really want this new center that's being built in the garbage slums of Cairo to reach more families there. I want to have children there know that even though they don't have much, they can still find a reason to sing and to hope and to have faith and to dream. And also the mothers that are there as well, even though they don't have a lot to offer their children. I want them to know that they have more than enough in order to raise their children with good values and hope, and also that their children have the right to dream too, just like ours. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video, for your interest and support for these families that are the poorest of the poor. And I really wish you much blessing, and I really look forward to what is in store for this community educational center in the garbage slums of Cairo with your help. Thank you so much.